Eddie, I'm here.
Why don't you take a seat?
Who are you? Where's Eddie?
We'll talk about that in a minute. What are you even doing here?
I was going to eat some pizza and discuss the fantasy football trade with Eddie.
You do know that this is Eddie's first year playing fantasy football, don't you?
Yeah.
So you just think you can come over here when his parents aren't home and take advantage of this naive rookie?
I had no idea it was his first year, I swear.
Well, let me read you what you wrote. Hey, Eddie, what do you think of trading me Patrick Mahomes for Frank Gore? I hate to part with him, but I know it's your first year playing in the league, and I wanted to help you out. You think that's an appropriate offer to make this nice young man? He's 36!
Okay, we had Just Win Baby versus Prestige Worldwide. Prestige had all their big dogs show up. Lamar, Jefferson, DK, Saquon. But those other guys, they let them down. On the other side, Just Win Baby is nothing but a team of big dogs, and they all went crazy. Mostly. And that's pretty much the end of it. Had no shot in this lopsided win. We had the backdoor Hurts and Jeff is the greatest. This was truly a matchup of feast or famine. Either you got under 10 points or you went off for 20 basically. And unfortunately for Jeff is the greatest, Sky had more guys that went boom than bust. And that's all it was in this 133-105 match. Off constantly, and Jeff had the best matchup of the week. Theirs came down to Monday night. Final drive of the game. Both players have a player for the Falcons. We got Bijan and Drake London. Whoever catches this touchdown or runs it in wins the matchup. In fantasy and in real life. So, as it turned out, Drake London caught that game-winning touchdown. Jeff got that dub. In the matchup of Mayor TD City and I'm Going to Level With You, we saw a masterclass of how to beat down your opponent. Not only did we almost see the score doubled up at 184-95, this is also
High score of the week. High score of the week.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
I never advocate for beating your wife, but beating your wife in fantasy football is something I will okay. And that's exactly what Cody did in this 128-105 beatdown on Ashley. And speaking of this matchup, that brings us to our Nelson Muntz start of the week.
This is the Nelson Muntz start of the week, where we make fun of the losers with lineup fails for the week. Our first two contestants are in the same match this week, as both Toyers failed to properly set a lineup as they face each other. Yikes. Our third contestant this week is Jake, whose first-round pick Travis Kelce scored a whopping 1.6 points.
He was also outscored by Taysom Hill, who left early with an injury.